What's up there, everybody? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the DC Universe Classics Wave 2 Red Superman. Now there's a red and a blue version. The blue version, I believe, this is actually the variant, which was the red version, but there's also a blue version as well. There's a whole point to why they're red and blue and they're different. So with that being said, it does come in this nice blister card packaging, which you see in front of you. This is Wave 2, so this is also known as the Gorilla Grodd Wave, in case you didn't know. Flipping around to the back, the other figures in this wave are Firestorm. Now there was a variant to Firestorm as well. There's a black and a white version to that. And then there's Aquaman, Harley Quinn, Blue Superman, which I explained, and Black Manta. So actually a really good wave in my opinion, I think. Maybe most people would consider this not to be a very important figure. That is debatable, but still, in my opinion, I still think it's a really nice figure, and I'm excited to actually have it. He is on the list, so I will be taking him off the list, and the number will be in the description box below. And obviously, I already have Gorilla Grodd, so I will not be needing this Collect and Connect figure piece. So if anybody is missing the, what is it, the left arm of Gorilla Grodd and is interested, let me know. Maybe we can figure out something, some sort of trade or something, or if you just let me know. You could just PM me or whatever. As far as a read up goes, there's his read up right there. Sorry, his little bio explains why there's a red and a blue version of him. And there's his stats right there. So let's get Red Superman out of pack and take a closer look at him. We'll be right back. Okay, and we're back with Red Superman out of packaging, and he does look very nice. There's a couple, I don't know, maybe paint defects or something like that, but other than that, he's pretty nicely done. Here is the left arm of Gorilla Grodd. Like I said, I don't really need this. I already have Gorilla Grodd, so if anybody's interested or is missing this piece, let me know. Okay, enough of that. I believe also in the package it came with, this is how old this is, a Matty collector brochure. So, there you go. And look, this 2-pack is now available, so pretty cool. Alright, just wanted to show you guys that. Yeah, he does look pretty cool. This is what started the whole, I don't know what you call this. Some sort of flames. I guess you would call these flames. They've been used with the Flash before, with the White Lantern Flash, I believe it was. What other figures? There's a few other figures that this used. The New 52 Flash used these. Yes, aesthetically it looks nice, but these are a pain in the rear end to get to stay on his arms for some reason. And yeah, I would prefer that they just didn't have this. I understand that this is what it was made for, and this is not removable, as you can see on his back, but it does have the Superman logo on his back. So instead of having a cape, he does have this Superman logo on his back with the flames. I guess you could call them flames, or whatever name, technical term you want to give it, or that it is. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I'll just call them flames for now, because that's what it looks like. This is the red version of Superman, which is I guess the more aggressive side of him. This is when Superman was split into two characters, and he had to reform himself, kind of similar to, what was that, Superman 3, I believe it was, where he split into a good Clark Kent, and then it was a bad Superman. So kind of similar there, I guess, if you want to go that route, but similar in the fact that he was split into two, not the fact that there was a red Superman and a blue one, but I digress. Other than that, they are removable, so you can just remove them off of his forearm. The back portion, like I stated, does not is not removable, so there you go. And he does stand up nicely. I don't have any loose joints or anything like that thus far, as far as I've seen for the figure. I don't know. I think it would have been a little bit nicer to have a little bit more sculpting on this guy. But other than that, I mean, there's a lot of slop going on. I guess now that I've really had a chance to really look at the figure, come on, focus. Right there, as you can see, there's some slop going down his arm here. Even just the inner joint there, it just looks sloppy. There's some scuffing, and I don't know, maybe you guys can't see that, but there's scuffing right there on his arm. It just doesn't, the white just doesn't look good with the, I don't know, the red. I understand that that's what they were going for. And it just looks like they used whiteout on this guy instead of actual paint. I mean, look at that. It just looks a little sloppy. It doesn't look crisp like you would hope to expect from Mattel or any action figure company, I guess. But other than that, his articulation is his head does move side to side here. Oh, there's another piece of a little defect there. Let's point that out before I do it. There you go. His head does move side to side, can do a full 360. He's got a pretty decent range of motion in his head, so if you want to get him to a flying pose, you can. His head looks down very nicely as well, so good range of motion in the head. He does have a little bit of a tilt effect in his head, so you can kind of get a little bit more of a character out of him, a little bit more personality, I guess, if you want to call it that. His arms do move up and down, and they can do a full 360. You just have to move that little piece. He does have a bicep swivel, single bend at the elbow, wrist rotation. He does have a nice ab crunch, works well, waist swivel, T-joint hips which go out, forward, and back, upper thigh swivel, single bend at the knee, and an ankle hinge. So your basic DC-UC articulation, and I know I pretty much say that in every review I do, but I guess that's just the way it is. Let's see if I can get these on his arm if they want to stay. They're real finicky, these things, so probably just going to display him without these on his arm and just go from there. But that looks pretty cool right there, I guess. You have him looking over like he's pissed off, or I don't know. But there you go. I mean, there is the red version of Superman. Like I said, he is the more hot-headed version. I guess the blue version is the more rational, more level-headed Superman version of Superman, since they were split into two portions. But other than that, I mean, I think he's a nice figure. I wish the paint was done a lot better. I mean, he is an older figure. He's from Wave 2. And but I'm not digging this white paint at all. I'm sorry. The red does look nice. I like the way the head is sculpted. The mouth looks very nice. The hair looks very good. But I'm just not feeling this white paint. Just get a close-up of the head real quick. Yeah, I'm not feeling this white paint at all. A lot of slop going on. There's a couple defects too with the paint rubs and stuff like that. But I don't know. If I had to rate this figure, I'm probably going to give him a 7. Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of stress, stress fractures, I guess if you want to call that, on his flames here. Like this flame looks like it's actually feels like it's gonna bend or snap off. I don't know. I'm just trying to be careful with it. But I don't know. I think it's a nice figure. 7 isn't by all means a bad rating, but I just feel like the paint kind of killed this figure a little bit. But I mean, everybody's obviously entitled to their own opinions, and you are too. So let me know in the comments below what you think, and I will see you guys on the flip side.